Have you ever wondered what it takes to become a permanent resident in China? A fascinating question indeed. You see, understanding the process of becoming a permanent resident in the world's most populous country is key. This video is your comprehensive guide, providing clarity on the intricate path to permanent residence in China. So, if you're considering making China your home, you'll need to understand the process. But don't worry, we're here to break it down for you. First things first, who is eligible to apply for permanent residence in China? Well, the Chinese government has opened the door to several categories of individuals. Let's delve into this a bit. First off, we have high-level foreign talents. These are individuals who possess exceptional skills or knowledge that China deems beneficial to the country's development. We're talking about scientists, entrepreneurs, and top-tier professionals in their respective fields. Secondly, foreign investors are welcome to apply. If you're looking to make substantial investments in China's economy, you could be on the fast track to permanent residence. Lastly, if you're married to a Chinese citizen, you too could be eligible. Love, as they say, knows no borders. So whether you're a gifted professional, an eager investor, or simply in love with a Chinese national, you could be on your way to making China your permanent home. Remember, meeting the eligibility criteria is the first step in this process. Now that we know who can apply, what's next in the process? Well, the journey to permanent residence in China is navigated in a few key steps. Let's walk through them together, shall we? First off, you'll need to gather all the required documents. This includes your valid passport, a health certificate, a no criminal record certificate, and proof of a stable job or source of income. For those with family ties in China, you'll also need to provide proof of kinship. Make sure all these documents are properly notarized and translated into Chinese. Once you've got all your documents in order, it's time for the application submission. This is done at the local Public Security Bureau where you currently reside in China. Be prepared to fill out the application form with utmost precision. Remember, the devil is in the detail. After submission, your application will be reviewed by the National Immigration Administration. This is where the waiting game begins. The processing time can vary depending on a whole host of factors, so patience is key. Typically, the waiting period is around 6 to 12 months, but it's always best to prepare for the longer end of that spectrum. During this time, you might be asked to provide additional documents or attend an interview. Stay vigilant and responsive to any requests from the administration. Your cooperation can make the process smoother and quicker. And finally, once your application is approved, you'll be issued a confirmation of permanent residence of aliens. This is your golden ticket, granting you the rights and privileges of a permanent resident in China. So, there you have it, the journey to permanent residence in China, broken down into its core steps. It may seem a bit daunting, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. Gather your documents, submit your application, and then sit back and wait for the magic to happen. Yes, it may seem like a lengthy process, but with the right preparation and patience, it's definitely manageable. So you've navigated the application process and got your permanent residence. But what does this mean? Well, securing permanent residence in China opens a world of opportunities. It means you have the right to live in China long-term, without the need to continually renew visas or permits. In terms of employment, you have the freedom to work in China with the same rights as Chinese citizens, broadening your horizons. You're also eligible to access certain social services such as health and education. This is an immense benefit, particularly for those planning to raise a family in China. But remember, with great benefits come great responsibilities. As a permanent resident, you are expected to obey Chinese laws just as any citizen would. This includes paying taxes and respecting local customs and traditions. As you can see, becoming a permanent resident in China comes with many benefits, but also responsibilities. It's a big decision, but with the right information, you can make an informed choice. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to becoming a permanent resident in China. We've explored the eligibility criteria, walked through the application process, and discussed the myriad benefits of permanent residency, but let's not forget the responsibilities that come with this status. It's a significant step and one that requires careful consideration. Remember, knowledge is power. Armed with this information, you're well on your way to making an informed decision about your future in China. Thank you for watching and best of luck on your journey.